As they approached Jerusalem and came to Bethpage and Bethany, Jesus sent out 2 disciples, saying to them, "Go to the village ahead of you. And just as you enter it, you will find a colt tied there that no one ever has ridden. Untie it and bring it to me. If people ask you, why are you doing that? Say that the Lord needs it and that He will send it back shortly." They went and found a colt tied there. They found a colt outside on the street, tied at the doorway. As they untie it, some people standing there asked, what are you doing untying that colt? They answered as Jesus had told them to, and the people let them go. And they brought the colt to Jesus. They threw their clothes over it, and He sat on it. Many people spread their clothes on the road, and others spread their branches that they cut on the field. Those who went ahead and those who followed shouted, "Hosanna! Blessed is He who comes in the name of the Lord. Blessed is the coming kingdom of our father David. Hosanna in the highest heaven." Jesus entered Jerusalem and went into the temple courts. He looked around at everything, but since it was already late, He went out to Bethany with the 12. The next day, as they were leaving Bethany, Jesus was hungry. Seeing that there was a distant fig tree in the leaf, He went to find out if it had any fruit. When He reached it, He found nothing but leaves, because it was no season for figs. Then He said to the tree, "May no one ever eat fruit from you again." And His disciples heard it. On reaching Jerusalem, Jesus entered the temple courts and began driving out those who were buying and selling there. He overturned the tables of the money changers and benches of those selling doves, and would not allow anyone to carry merchandise through the temple courts. And He taught them, "Is it not written, 'My house will be called a house of prayer for all nations'? But you have made it a den of the robbers." The chief priests and the teachers of the law heard this and began looking for a way to kill Him. For they feared Him, because the whole crowd was amazed at the teaching. When everyone came, Jesus and His disciples went out to the city. In the morning, as they went along, they saw the fig tree withered from the roots. Peter remembered and said to Jesus, "Rabbi, look, the fig tree you cursed has withered." "Have faith in God," Jesus answered. "Truly I tell you, if anyone says to this mountain, 'Go, throw yourself into the sea,' and does not doubt in their heart, but believes that this what they will say will happen, it will be done for them. Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours. And when you stand praying, if you hold anything against anyone, forgive them, so that your Father in heaven may forgive you in your sins." They arrived in Jerusalem, and while Jesus was walking in the temple courts, the chief priests and the elders, the teachers of the law and the elders, came to Him. "By what authority are you doing these things?" they asked. They gave him, "And who gave you this authority to do this?" Jesus replied, "I will ask you one question. Answer me and I will tell you by what authority I am doing these things." John the Baptist, was it from heaven or was it human origin? They discussed among themselves and said, "If we say from heaven," he will ask, "then why didn't you believe him? But if we say of human origin," they feared the people, for everyone held the people that John really was a prophet. So they answered to Jesus, "We don't know." Jesus said, "Neither will I tell you by what authority I can do things like these."